Hi everyone, my name's Electrodonkey and today we are back doing another review. So today we are covering Village Monsters, a cozy village life sim with monsters in the brackets. Okay, so these are the screenshots. There's all sort of different files. It's currently only on Windows. Let's read the words they put. So, hi all, my name is Josh and I'm a solo dev working on Village Monsters, the life sim game very much in the style of Animal Crossing at Stardew Valley. Recognised Stardew Valley aspect of it, with visual and tonal inspiration from the likes of the Mother series and Undertale. You can also see the Undertale side of it, especially in these screenshots here. Village Monsters is set inside the world of an abandoned video game. Over time, the monsters that served as enemies grew tired of all the waiting around and eventually decided to abandon the whole bad thing entirely. Okay, so it seems quite an in-depth story. You know, there's a relatively decent story to go with it. They've thrown away their axes and fireballs and live in a peaceful village. You're booting up the game the first time in decades, finding yourself the only human living around. Lovely, nice robots. Okay, and here are all the screenshots and everything. So it's kind of like a peaceful, relaxed, flowery thing with monsters. What could possibly go wrong? So let's boot it up. There is a few issues though, and I'll go through them as we go along. First of all, let's just have a listen to the sound. Personally, I really like the sound. It's pretty good. Now on to the things. Well, actually, let's run through the things I do like about the game. I like the art style. The art style's pretty cool. I can't really fault it. The animations look relatively smooth, not too complicated. They're good. I like them. The art itself looks nice. The HUD looks alright. I mean, it probably could be better. Like these bits here maybe could be better, but overall that's not really a big issue. One thing I would say though is I'd like a full screen option. It's really easy to put in, ridiculously simple. But yeah, it's just something you could just put in, stick in for the fun of it. So yeah, now on to the things just at a glance that I don't like. This is just from this room, this one little room. So first thing I don't like is here you're lying in bed all nice and peaceful, and then all of a sudden you can kind of just go. You've disappeared into your bed. Not really a major issue, not something to be too concerned about, but just something to be aware of. Also, you seem to have a few obstacles which are kind of just there, like all these things we can. Whoa. Okay, these things here we can kind of just walk over. We don't have to walk through. We also appear to be able to. There seems to be some sort of glitching out within these collisions here. Yeah. You can see why that might be a problem. Just ever so slightly. Yeah, I've completely gone off the screen there. So just for your purpose, let me just run through what happened there. Basically, I'm about halfway down. It looks like you don't have a collision set up for about halfway. And yeah, I've kind of managed to get half of me stuck at the bottom, half of me stuck at the top, and then if I press A and D over and over again, I can kind of just use the animations to shift out of the way. Also, you can see some of those objects disappeared. So yeah, that is a problem that needs to be fixed. But yeah, it's a tiny little problem just to do with this one room. I also appear to get stuck. There's some sort of invisible wall there. I'm just nitpicking tiny little things here. Okay, so what else? Whoa. Seems the collisions are a bit weird, in my opinion. Another thing, just based on escape apparently closes down. I just wanted to check it didn't do anything. The controls for changing what I presume is like an item here is S. Now, that's all well and good, but the thing is we're running on WASD controls, so I can move around. Oh, and it's also A. So if I want to change these, you see I can change it, but I have to be moving at the same time, which is a problem, quite a significant problem. Okay, going outside. Appear to be blossoming indoors. Okay. Yeah, well, going outside, everything looks pretty nice. It looks pretty neat, but again, there is a few collisions issues. So that I found. First of all, you can kind of walk along the bottom of the tree, or to the point you can kind of go quite a considerable way up the tree before it kind of just kicks you to the back of it. Again, it is something hard to kind of do, but it's, for me, immersion breaking. You see, I can suddenly just kind of go behind the tree, and now I'm in front of the tree, behind, front, like that. Yeah, not brilliant, but it's not a huge issue. Again, we've got the collisions issues. The bug is now on my head. You can see it's kind of glitching around there if I try and... Seems to be some separate collisions on the bug or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's not working great. You can, if we attempt to change things, we can swing stuff like that. Only problem being is that we have to move to change it. So let's actually get on, have a bit of the story. So hello. Now this is what reminds me very much of Undertale. Like, it's very similar. So these are kind of Sans and the other one, I've forgotten his name. But especially with the red text and the capital letters, that's, yeah, it's kind of clear what's going on there. And then this is Sans. He's nervous, and yeah, you better be careful actually, because it's getting quite similar there. To be honest, I doubt that the makers of Undertale will be too bothered, but yeah, again, a collision thing here. But yeah, you might want to be careful if you're fully releasing this game, just for that, really. That's quite good. I like that. The birds flew off. Pretty cool. Can we go through here? No, we can't. Okay. So I also like the weather cycle. The weather cycle seems pretty good. Pretty cool. It adds a bit of depth, and all that good stuff. Yeah, again we have a collisions thing here. Mainly it seems to be collision things with this game, to be honest. I can't walk left, I can't walk right, and I can't walk down. I can only walk that way. I can only walk out. I like the fog as well. The fog's pretty cool. Okay. Now this I don't like. Not to be harsh, I guess, but oh, okay, it's gone dark really quickly. This is quite clearly a boulder that you've scaled up, basically, to make it look better, and it doesn't fit with everything else. It immediately caught my eye, and I thought it doesn't work very well. But again, minor problem. Okay. So we actually have a little thing that's very similar to my game, actually, but oh, we've just gone behind the TV, and yeah, that's kind of happening there. Now, is there anything to actually do? Oh, okay. Right, I'm not sure if this is intentional or not, but all of a sudden, you know, in here it's all nice and neat. As soon as I go in here, we've got room FPS, real FPS, pre-alpha, village monster, pink crow. Okay. bit weird. Maybe you were just testing the FPS and forgot to take it out. You know, it's a pretty common idea all the time. But yeah, just a note for that one. My worry is that there isn't anything to do at the moment. You know, I might be completely missing something. I'm only playing it for a short amount of time, but from what I can see, there isn't a story as such. There is a lore behind it, but there isn't a story. You know, there's kind of missing something at the moment. We can't go through these bits. There's potential for a story, and you know, that's why I'm saying there might still be a story. I might have just completely missed it. But from what I can see, I can't see a story particularly. What's the point? I think just adding some shops maybe. I'm not sure if you do have that or not at the moment. Got that guy there. I'm not sure if you do have shops at the moment, but in my opinion, shops would be pretty cool. Basically, what I'm saying is choose a path, basically. But at the moment, it seems pretty simple. Let's actually just have a quick skim through there. So we can go. You can have a hobby. You can upgrade your house. You can meet the locals. Adventure. Bring back treasures. So yeah, it's a life sim, which is good, but personally for me, there needs something extra, you know, a life sim with a story, or a life sim with, you know, monsters to attack, or something to do. For example, you know, the games that we've went through, I mean, Animal Crossing, fair enough, there isn't much to do in that, but that personally isn't a game that I'd play. Stardew Valley, on the other hand, you know, it's a life sim, definitely, but you have farms to build, you have an income, you have money, you have things to manage and stuff to do. That's something you could go on. You could go down the path of that. On the other hand, I've never played another game, but Undertale I played, and that's got a definite story. You know, it's very story heavy. The graphics aren't good. Nothing else is really there, but the story is good, and you play for the story and the puzzles. That's what you should do. You should pick a route and go down that route, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, fix those collision bugs I just showed you earlier. They were the main thing. Please fix them. But anyway, guys, that was my review of Village Monsters. I really want to say Animal Crossing, but it's not. If you like the video, remember to like, subscribe, or just do what you guys want to do, and I will talk to you in the next one.